Yeah. Yeah. Down in Bama, one deep, never stranded. Fat mob standing, regular, cause we planned it. Yeah. They be spraying out scripts, I just spray what I live. They be chasing them chips, I just thank God and give. Front porch, red clay, kids laughing in the yard. Open up a new box, say a prayer record. Ain't a check in my tag, ain't a script in my sin. I'm the one that won't bend, I'm the one that got sin. Lone wolf on this road, roll tight on my cap. Every bottle I hold, got the truth on the cap. Bad boy fragrance, lone wolf in the pines. Family got a country, all up in my lines. Regulators on the call, shield free spray, we don't compromise at all. I'm fat boy fragrance, standing on my own, but I ain't alone when they ring my phone. Fat mob riding regulators never fold. Heart full of faith and my word worth gold. Yeah, see the pay ones talk sweet, same script, same speech. Every launch, same reach, every post, same leech. I just sit in my truck, dash lit, Bible on deck. Thank the Lord for the air, then I spray what's next. I don't chase no click, I don't beg no brand. Got my wife on my arm, got my kids in the stand. They can keep that fake hype, I keep speaking my mind. Every scent that I like, gotta earn that shine. I'm fat boy fragrance, no wolf in the pines. Family got country, all up in my lines. Fat mob riding regulators on the call. Shield free spray, we don't compromise at all. I'm fat boy fragrance, standing on my own, but I ain't alone when they ring my phone. Fat mob riding regulators never fold. Heart full of faith and my word worth gold. Fat mob holler when you ride. Regulators posted by my side. They can sell their soul for a view, but my soul ain't something they can buy. I'm fat boy fragrance, no wolf in the pine. Family got country, all up in my lines. Fat mob riding regulators on the call. Shield free spray, we don't compromise at all. I'm fat boy fragrance, standing on my own, but I ain't alone when they ring my phone. Fat mob riding regulators never fold. Heart full of faith and my word worth gold. Fat boy. Smell that, fat boy, ain't no shill in this set. Paid for the bottles, never ducked the debt. Authenticity, dripping every cent I get. Frauds need a manual, I'm a vet in the bed. Straight from the streets, these reviews get respect. Sniff test, real, no corporate connect. Pockets out, ain't got a brand to protect. Every fragrance check, no boss to bribe or collect. Fat boys flow, hitting raw, uncut. No brand backing, no hush, money strut. Sniff the truth, no match, straight up. Honesty in the air, ain't no back alley bluff. Tested in the field, ain't no lab rat control. Straight out the bottle, put my soul on the scroll. Nose to the grind, ain't no corporate role. Spilling truth in the notes, Fat Boy Patrol. Cash out the stash, every spray I own. Real out the box, ain't no cheap cologne. Reviews cutthroat, man to the bone.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Damn, baby. Took me a second to get this thing going. Something was wrong with the mixer, and I finally fixed it. You know what's wrong with the mixer? This headset had the Bluetooth on, and it was plugged into it, and it was sounding like shit. I was like, took me forever to figure it out, but I got to figure it out. And I got a mess. Welcome into, what's today? Wednesday? Wednesday, baby. Wednesday with Fat Boy. So right off the bat, let's just go ahead and I'm gonna just say it right away. Get off my chest. Well, it's on my chest now. I got a pain in my chest and I can't breathe. Let's do a mic check first. Mic check. Nope, I ain't got no. Yeah, we got sound. All right, good. So I know for a long time I've said, this whole thing about the channel not needing to do what it needs to do. But, after talking to people and getting some advice, it's like, you know what? I'm not taking my channel seriously enough. And it is I do put the work in. Yes, I do a lot of content and I do a lot of hard work, but I don't take it seriously enough. If I'm going to really, really want to do this and really create my own fragrance and get to 20,000 subscribers and have the money to do it, we got to take my channel more seriously. So if you're trying to watch these older videos, they're being taken down. Unfortunately, I got them all backed up for myself. If you want to watch one, let me know. But all the copyright stuff's got to come down. All of it's coming down. And I didn't realize for the first 3 years, all I did was copyright shit. But what's really funny is a lot of it's really small little snippets, and I'm able to save the video and actually get monetized for it. So this is a channel that needs to make a little money, and it does. It does need to make money. It does. And I think I have developed enough of relationships with my viewers and the way I do things that not really worried about nothing. That being said, there will be a membership here at fatboyfragrance.com. I mean, at Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, not fatboyfragrance.com. So there will be members. There will be special content. There will be special things there. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but in reality, who am I hurting? I'm not helping you guys. It doesn't matter if I do it or if I don't do it. You're still going to watch. You're not going to change your opinion about me. Some people might get a little pissy, but it's very few. You guys are in here for the long haul. Okay? So, yeah, still be a membership. It's coming. But I have to first give it all this copyright shit. So we're going to have that. Things are going to change around here. Things are going to change. Oh my God, Juan, Fat Boy's selling out. It can look that way and it can feel that way. But in reality, if I'm going to stay up to 3 a.m. making videos, if I'm going to do all this work, I need more than say $200 I'm getting out of it. I mean, in all honesty, I love the work. Don't get me wrong. And the store is great and all that is, but we've got to make this grow. So it's coming down the road very, very soon. I don't feel any guilt about it. I spoke with a couple people and one person told me, they're like, if you got every one of your subscribers to give you $1 a month, would you have to work anymore? I'm like, no, I don't think so. He said, you worked your ass off for those 10,000 subscribers, right? You're the one that answers all the damn fucking remarks, and you're the one that's putting all the content out. So, do you think you've earned $1 from each person or whatever it is? You think they can afford that? Yes. So, I'm not saying I'm gonna get 10,000 people to join, but that made a lot of sense to me, and nobody's ever put it to me like that. So it's coming. So, and what that means for some of you who are really close to me, who help out this channel a lot, is if it does change, you get to get a little snippet of it too. So we will see. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Sentence of the night is today. I actually wore the Horoff's new one. Today at night I'm wearing Givenchy's Society Sport, giving that a run. We've got the Lamar Blue in. We don't have the other two in yet, which I expected. And I've got an amazing auction that I took 3 hours to prep. Really well done, super priced, really good. And I think there's something for everybody in this auction. And we've got some really good mystery bags too to go through later. But first, let's catch up with the chat, because the chat is where it's at, baby. Give it up to Stan, the man who says he is thick Latinos for life, but I don't think he can handle them. I'm still in that corner. Still in that corner. Good to see Stan here. Good to see good to see Ray here. What's up, Ray? Oh yeah, and we had a great time in Pennsylvania. Me and my son. Now, what I am learning about a 12-year-old boy is man, it's different than a 12-year-old girl. It's like my daughter's like, I love you, daddy, every 5 minutes. This one, you got pride words out of him. And there was moments where he was tired of me, like he was walking way far away from me. And we walked a total of like 57,000 steps this weekend. I'm down 17. I'm sure I'm down 22 pounds now in like a month. Ridiculous. And I haven't even started anything yet. So, but I've already cut the music out anyways. I mean, I've really cut the music out. All my reviews for the last 2 years have zero music in. But yes, so we had a great time. I've got some pictures I can show you guys real quick of our fantastic time in Pennsylvania. You know what's so funny to me is I'm going up there with a bunch of people who've never been there, and they literally went to where I was born, to where I lived for a little while, and then the place I was basically raised until I became a young adult, and I moved to Alabama. Pretty much. Only one place. I feel like we lost my sound. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. This cable's getting bad. So, trying to find a good picture. Okay, so this is a good one of the youngin' breaking in his first Philly cheesesteak. So I think he did a pretty good job. And it was hard to be on somebody else's schedule, man. Not being able to do what you want to do. It is rough. But there he is. I can't. Some people said, "Why don't you go here? Why don't you go there?" I said, "Man, I had to go where I can go." And I picked up the best place I could find with the limited time I had. The group went to go eat lunch at Wawa, a gas station, okay? There was no way I was eating Wawa. So we went and got us the Philly cheesesteak. So, yeah, I think I got a, there's your boy. There's your boy. Tearing it up, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. So we had a great time. We went to the Independence Hall. We went to what's that place called? Valley Forge. We went to Amish country, which is always a trip, right? Amish country is always a trip. Trying to find it. And at the end of it, we got to make our own chocolate bar. You can't beat that shit when you get to make your own chocolate bar. We went to the Rocky Steps, and there he is. It's coming down the Rocky Steps. He looks really tired. But anyway, so I did not originally go up the Rocky Steps. I've been up them before. I'm like, I ain't going up them damn steps. I'm tired as hell. Y'all go up there. Well, they left me up there and they walked a different way out. So I ended up going up the Rocky Steps regardless. But it's really weird to be on somebody else's time the whole time. It's like, you got to do this. You got to do that. I was like, man, we didn't have time for nothing. It's basically the trips, the museums and all that. And then in betweens, if we were lucky, if you got a good meal that wasn't fast food. And to get that Philly cheesesteak, I think one day we had that buffet in Lancaster, like it's a huge buffet and the smorgasbord, and that was it. Everything else was fast food. Good to see the Fragrance Decant Boutique here. What's up? Good to have you here. Seraphine Blue, still not my favorite. Good to see Scott the Wrench Martin here, always being the guy who always welcomes everybody. A new person gets here and Scott always says hi. He is my welcome mat to the stream. Welcome, baby. Good to see the General here. What do you think about that fragrance, General? I really like that fragrance. I really like that. You know, tonight we have 3 bundles, a really crazy ultimate bundle. We also have a clone bundle, which I made specifically for this. It contains 15 clones in 3 and 5 ml glass, right? Alexandria's Mirror Image and Barrett and Central Obsessions. I mixed them up. And we have a Dua package here that has 25, I think 8 or 9 gold cap Duas in 3 ml glass. And that's a mystery bag too. And then we have an ultimate mystery bag that's got so much shit in it. It's ridiculous. So we have a huge auction at the end of this. And I've done some really good, none of these bundles, nothing's over 45 or 50 bucks. I think the bundles are. Nothing's over that. Everything is around the 35, 25 range. So everybody's going to get a chance to really try something if they want to. Good to see the General here. Like I said, good to see Stan. Good to see all the regulars here. Wano, what's up? No More Good Music. Listen, like I said, the music has been going away for a while now. And I've just, I had to delete the videos or I can't get the membership thing. So one of the two. So I'm not worried about your guys' support. I'm not even worried about nothing because I really haven't really cared about what people thought about me. The reason I wanted to stay and the reason I stay shield free is because I believe that's the way it should be. I believe that you should be able to give your opinion unadulterated. Now, is there a way of doing that if somebody gives you something? Depends on who you are. Depends if you set the parameters from the jump. And it depends if you've built a reputation of. Because, you know, another good point that was brought to me, fragrances are subjective, man. I can tell you that this is an amazing fragrance, which I'm like right most of the time. Because I'm pretty simple when it comes to fragrances. I don't really tell you something's amazing unless it really is, because it really is. It's pretty easy to figure out. I don't find hidden gems that often. I'm more the guy who's gonna tell you, hey, this shit's amazing. Well, but 5 people might love it, 6 people might hate it. So it all depends. It doesn't matter what I think about the fragrance. What these companies care about now is the eyes on the fragrance. That's all they care about. They don't give a shit about if you like it or not. I want the buffet, right. Good to see Scott. Excuse me, Matt Lusk here. What's the price of I don't know, man. I've been out the game for a long time. I couldn't tell you, brother, man. Why is that always a question every stream? It's like, man, is it a cool question to ask anymore? I mean, I never bragged about what it was, okay? And I would never tell you what it was for me back in the day because that's you know, real gangsters don't brag, man. Real gangsters don't run, they walk fast. You know, so I don't run anywhere. I don't talk fast. I don't talk about it to a point. I don't know. I mean, it's been so long ago. I don't know. That's the wrong guy. But anyways, welcome here. So we had a great time in Philly. It was a great bonding experience. And I only had like certain moments that I got from my son that was like, I love you, Dad. And those moments were when we were going to bed, because we had to share a room with another father, another son, whose last name I was saying the wrong last name the whole trip, and he never corrected me. I was like, damn, could have corrected me. Was when we're about to go to bed, he turns around and gives me a hug. And that was it. That's as much emotion as I'm going to get out of that kid. And on the way home, he talked for an hour straight about damn Roblox. It was like, I just had to listen to it. Well, he starts getting on AI, and I said, son, you'll end up like Skynet. He's like, what's Skynet? So I showed him the Terminator video, on T2, and it's the part where, Sarah Connor's in the hospital and they're coming to rescue her, and he's mesmerized like right away. And then the T1000 takes the blades and he opens up the elevator door, and then the T100 shoots him and blows his head up. He giggles and laughs out loud. I said, "Bam!" I said, "You want to watch those movies with me? There's like 5 of them." He's like, "Yeah." So another bonding experience. That's what you get. You got to take what you can get when you got a 12-year-old boy whose hormones are going crazy. Yeah, Coupe de Grace is amazing. It's not better than Night, but it's pretty damn good. I think I did put Coupe de Grace in this mystery bag too. It's not a mystery now. He knew you went to Philly. Yeah. The biggest complaint I have is basically not being in control of my own destiny. I'd rather go on a trip and be in control. But I understand, and not knowing any of the parents, I didn't know anybody. So it's one of those things where you kind of, it's you and your son, and then you meet people, but in reality, and then going to all these places that I grew up, that I recognized, I was like, damn, that's where I played doctor with that girl one time. And I can't say it out loud, but that's where I went to jail the first time. We literally went under the bridge where I went to jail when I was 11 years old. Literally right under it. And I said, that's the bridge. And then I said, wait a minute, my house should be right around. Bam, there's the projects. That's where I lived. And then I'm thinking, okay, I know where we're at now. If we come around this corner, they should be able to see that damn pagoda I've been telling them about this whole trip. And sure enough, as we come around the corner, you can see Mount Penn, and there's the red Chinese pagoda up there on the hill. And I said, there it is, guys. Check it out. It's still there. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. That was in Reading, Pennsylvania. I told you the story before. When I got home from jail, my mom picked us up, and my dad was sitting on the table with just the light above him on. Everything else was off. And he looks at me and he goes, go to your room, because if I start, I never finish. I ran to my room. Gone. So we got the new fragrance in today, Le Male Bleu. I'm a big fan of the whole Le Male line. I know there's a new Le Male Beau. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. I know Tiger Extract is available now. I just can't pull the trigger on $626. Right now, we are in tax season, and we tend to buy it. March is my least purchasing month. March and April. I don't buy a lot in March and April. So the I will eventually get Tiger Extract, and it will cost me $585. I know. Damn, it's expensive. But I am going to go by Dillard's tomorrow and see if I can scam my way into a good size sample. Use my influencer status. Mira, look what they sent me. Look at this right here. Mira, look at it. What is this? I hate these tote bags. I give them to my wife. What am I going to do with them? Is this a tote bag? What is a tote bag good for a guy? What purpose does this serve a guy? None. I mean, I can't carry this around. Maybe Travis can, but I can't carry this shit around. I'm going to give this to my wife. Yeah. Tote bag. There we go. Give me another toiletry bag or something like that. Be more better. All right, so we got a sample of Le Male Bleu. They give us a little sample of it too, in case you don't want to buy the bottle. But and here it is. And it's dusty glory. Damn. Le Male Bleu. Now, my journey with Le Male started with Le Male, the original, and then I got Fleur de Mal. Then I got Ultra Male. Then I got Parfum. No, Le Parfum or Essence, then Parfum. And then I got Le Beau, not the coconut one, but that first one that smells like cat pee. Still got it. And then I got the two Le Beaux. And then we had the Aviator and the In the Army Now, Overboard, all this shit. I got all those. I got a Christmas edition Le Mans, like from 2014. All right, here we go. I keep all my tins too. I don't ever throw these away. One day I'll have a place to put them. Not really fancy. All right. But this is the classic Le Mans canister. Oh, I'm sorry. Superman Fresh. That was my third one I bought, I think. Damn, I just think fight me so hard. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's a really, really impressive bottle, though. I like the bottle. It's almost like a metallic blue. Color coordination. Damn, I'm good. So there you go. I do love this presentation, though. Besides the penis and the ass there. Other than that, it's all right, I think by now, if you're a fragrance enthusiast, it's no longer Sweet Britches or I Choose if you have a Le Mans bottle, okay? It is what it is. You're gonna have to hold it. All right, here we go. Stan, what the notes look like? And right on cue, Stan's got us ready. Give it up for Stan. All right, so this one has very, very little notes on Fragrantica, as I noticed too. It has lavender, blue notes, metallic, anise, accord, and benzoin. Is that what it says there? There you go. And this is what they say. Performance is usually 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, I don't think this thing's going to be, it doesn't really perform that long. It doesn't feel like it's a performing fragrance. It feels like it might be very similar to what we already have. We're going to find out. Here we go. Good sprayer. Good sprayer. Oh, this is gorgeous, man. It's gorgeous. Definitely has the DNA. I would say of all the releases in the last 7 or 8 years, this is the most unique one that smells the least like anything of the other ones, in my opinion. It does have a little bit of a vibe of Parfum, just a little bit. Let me spray it again on my skin again. Let's get a new spray right here. Let's let 2 sprays rock out. I like it. Man, I like it. Lavender is definitely there. You're going to get a lot of lavender on this one. Amped to the nth degree the lavender is. I don't know why they use the word blue for, because it's going to really piss people off when they get to this fragrance and like, there's no blue in this fragrance. I mean, it's a blue bottle, but that's it. I mean, this is not a fragrance that's going to be like, like a blue, like a legend, Mont Blanc's Legend Blue. That's a blue fragrance, and that's a legendary fragrance. This, you got to be careful when you use the word blue. I think somebody got lazy over there and like, fuck it, just call it blue. It's nice. I'm not going to say it's amazing. I'm going to say it's nice. Really, really nice. First impressions, I'm going to say a 3.8 out of 5. It's got some, man, I don't think that the notes they're giving us is all the notes. There's no way. I want to go to the website. I think I pulled my notes, Dan. Let's go to the JP website. I'm going to go to the website and see what they actually say, because I don't know. It feels like it has more in there. Why they always got to make their website so fucking damn for Travis? I mean, why does every time I go to the John Paul Gaultier website, I feel dirty? Why is that? Son of a bitch. I got like, it's just thrown in my face immediately, like half naked sailor man. I mean, not the bottle though. It's like something else. It's like a, watch, let me go to the homepage. Hit it again. Watch this. All right, let me go back. See, look at that. It's like, I get it and all, but it's just like, I don't know. They don't look manly. at all. There it is right there. I mean, what the fuck? Am I at a Chippendales damn place? What is this shit? Makes me not want to buy it. This is the limited edition new Gaultier. Is this the one I'm looking at? Yeah. Is this Wave or what is this? No, it's the right one. Blue, right? Yeah. So this is the. All right. So this one has. I think to make this shit too complicated, man. The anise. I don't get a lot of anise in here. I do get anise. It says a little sweeter. But it is very, very light. It's kind of almost like the more I smell it, the more I don't like it. There's no oceanic vibe in this. This might need to sit for a little while. Now, there are some other Lamals coming out too, though. These bad boys, I don't know what the hell these even are. What are these right here? Does anybody know what these Lamals are? How many fragrances do I own? Maybe about 11,000. Remember, I review fragrances and I sell samples of fragrances. So 11,000 sounds like a lot, but a lot of that's, I mean, if I was a normal human being, I don't recommend normal people buying that many fragrances. I know, eyes up, right? But great question, Jay, and welcome. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I think they do, but damn. I don't know, but what is this other color we got here? The course is set for Le Mans in blue. Okay, we got that. What's the next one, though? There's a white one coming out, too? I'm confused. I don't get this. So what is this? What is this white one right here? They don't tell us what it is. So I really don't know. So I guess this is, I don't know, a combination of shit. But anyways, it is an okay fragrance. There is another Le Mans coming out. The Le Beau looks maybe a little bit more enticing than this one does. But the Le Beau line's been, beating the Le Mans line for a while now. That whole elixir thing to me was just because of that damn vanilla craze. But this one right here, the bottle looks legit. I love the bottle design of this one. It is this is a definitely buy two of me, no doubt. But I don't know one gay guy who actually wears Le Mans. I can't find one. There's more gay guys wearing Cali fragrances than there are wearing Le Mans. I don't get it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's the one with the mustaches. I don't know. I don't know. Not my place. But this one looks very interesting. It will be available soon, but it's a 3-noter too. Bergamot, musk, and tonka. That's it. People are saying it reminds them of Musk Therapy, Prada L'Homme. I mean, they're all over the place with this one. Yeah, so I am more interested in this one than I am the other ones, but of course we have to wait. It's not available yet. Believe me, I'm looking for it. But let's get back to Le Beau Blue for a second. I'll catch up with the comments and I'll kind of give you my final kind of thoughts on this one. See, right? See, there you go. It's the same thing. So if you're just scrolling through the vertical stream, my name is Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, aka Mr. Juan, and I do fragrance content. And sometimes we do live reactions on brand new fragrance releases. And today we have Le Mans Blue from Jean Paul Gaultier, a new release that just came out. Color coordination. This week or 2 weeks ago. You can buy samples at fatboyfragrance.com. It's lavender kind of based. It really does. It's really, I hate to say it, but this is probably one of the most weird experiences with a fragrance because it is just, I don't want to use the word boring, but I am going to use it. It's like a boring fragrance, very boring, like this beautiful shiny bottle and boring. It's like, if I want to break it down for the Travises of the world, it's like you meet a guy and you get back to the hotel and his wee-wee's like, real small. That's it. This wee-wee's real small on this one. It's a small wee-wee. Oh my God.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
So this is the small wee-wee of the mall lineup right now. Let me put the Prince Albert back on. There we go. That's definitely, I can tell you right now, I would not buy a bottle if I were you guys. I would sample this first. There are gonna be people gonna love this fragrance. Don't get me wrong. Maybe it gets better. Maybe it gets better. I gave it a 3. I'm gonna stick with the 3. I'm gonna go to 3.5 first impressions, and I'm gonna stop right there. I still think it's a solid fragrance. It's nice, really, really nice. It's just kind of boring. All right. So tonight we have a massive auction. So I do want to start on that. I have a little bit of everything for everybody here. So how the auction works, if you're new to this channel and you do want to try some fragrances, is this is a live auction that works in 3 different ways. There's either going to be every time I'll announce the item, I'll tell you how you can buy it through either bidding through the chat. I'll give you a starting bid and the highest bid wins it, or a blind bid situation where you can bid what you want, and when we hit the reserve, then we can talk about selling it. And the third way is a buy it now price where you just buy it now. New rule going into effect is shipping is paid by everybody, regardless if you buy one item or you buy, if you buy one item, you're paying shipping. I don't care if it's buy it now, whatever. Shipping is $5 one time. So if you're buying something tonight, prepared to pay $5 shipping regardless. Another thing that's changing on my website too is because I am getting brutally hammered with this damn shipping cost. Free shipping is going, and I'm way too low on free shipping to begin with. I should be closer to $35, which I am now. So I have raised the free shipping threshold to $35. You want free shipping, you gotta spend $35. And shipping is going up $1 too. It is what it is, folks. I've been really nice and been trying to keep things down, but sometimes you gotta look it up. Not stars. Yeah, I mean, literally, every time I hit $200, they take it out of my account. So in 1 week, they took it out twice. I was like, damn, that's a lot of money. So I'm thinking, if for every $200 that I'm losing, right, on these $25 orders, every $5 I'm losing, maybe I can cut back on that a little bit, save myself $50, $60, $70 per. I know I'll save at least $50 now and I also know that my orders will increase to $35 now. Guaranteed. I'll sell more stuff because people would rather make sure they can hit the free shipping threshold than not. So that's the way it is. You want free shipping, which literally cost me now. It used to be like $4.50. Now it's $5.75. And now it's like $5.85, almost $6. It's going up. Times are tough, we know. Well, I've been too low already. I've been way too low on shipping costs anyways. I'm the only person that's stupid enough to do that. I should have had it at $7 already. And I should have already had it at $35, but I was trying to hold back. Dude ain't jacking up. Did they jack up the prices? I hope not. Shit. Not since I don't think I mean, that'd be a bad thing to do. It is what it is. But I think if you want to still get free shipping, like today's the last day of the BOGO. Tomorrow's the last day, right? I extended it for 3 days for you guys. So if you want to get free shipping, and you got $25 in your car, buy one more fragrance. and you're going to get a free one, make it 35. That's how you got to do it. All right. So first auction today. This is the one of the only really the most expensive single auction today, but it's because it's expensive shit. We're going to be auctioning off two fragrances right here. A 10 ml of the original Basilisk from Zaharoff and a 10 ml of the new one, Oracle, in glass gold cap decants. This is a blind auction, so you can bid what you want to bid starting now. Once we hit the reserve, we can sell it. Damn, this damn bug. And I will put the way you pay me on the auction now, and I'm going to go over these fragrances too here in a second. Here is the email that you Cash App me or PayPal me through right there. We accept Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle if you want to use your bank account, pay me that way. Or in some instances, I can put in the store and send you an invoice if I have to. I prefer not to do that. Cash App is my favorite way to do it. So you can bid whatever you want. Doesn't mean you win it, but once we hit the reserve, we can sell it. Think about this fragrance now. One of them you can't get anymore. The other one's limited 500 fragrance run, and you're going to get a 10 ml of each of them. And it comes with a little surprise. So all you have to do is make a bid of $1 if you want to and get it started. And basically, these two fragrances are George's Babies, and they're both fantastic. My review's coming on this one. You can check out my review on the other one. I love them both, but they're pretty expensive. So that is our first item up for bids. And I know that not everybody in this room has tried it. Nobody wants to bid just to get it started. I'm surprised about that. Because there's a really cool surprise. I'm kicking this thing off right off the jump. Right off the jump, baby. But I wanted to share this with you because, I've got a lot of one of them. And I put back some of the samples, then sell all the samples. I think we're almost sold out in the store. And there's no special on this one. So it's like $40 regardless. A pair of panties in the bag. Right? Well, we know what Matt's thinking about tonight. Travis and a pair of panties. Some guy, we were walking down the street to go in the morning to go towards, I think, Independence Hall. And me and this other guy, we were the last ones in the group behind. And I shit you not, this big ass rat comes out of the damn sewer and then looks at us and goes into another hole. And I'm like, damn. I wish that motherfucker would have came out when the ladies up in that group up in there. They would have freaked the hell out. Yeah. So I forgot. Yeah, there's big ass rats up there. A lot of homeless people. It really wasn't that bad. I don't like traffic. I don't like crowds. Philly's never been my kind of cup of tea. Reading is not bad. So the General's getting started. The General's almost there already. We're almost there. I would say that each of these fragrances will cost you in my store, if I sold them, probably $50 a piece. So keep that in mind. So if you can buy two of them for the price of one, would you do it? That's the question you got to ask. Once we shout out to homeless people. But it was so funny. They were trying to, at one point, they didn't know where to go, and they were asking me. I said, I don't know where to fucking go. Shit, I ain't been to Philadelphia and damn, I was a kid. But it was a good time. The worst food I ate was at that Reading Terminal Market in Philly. I had some meat pies, and they weren't good. And that restaurant looks sketchy anyways. That Jamaican restaurant looks sketchy as hell. So we got a bid of $35. That's not enough to hit the reserve. I am now going to tell you what it's going to take to get the reserve. It is $50. So we have 1 minute left to see if somebody wants to get the $50 to win those two. That is $25 a piece. That is literally half off, both of them. So that is, you got 1 minute to decide if you want it for $50. It comes with a little surprise that I will put in there and include it with it. Oh, we're really close. General, $50. General win it. Plus the shipping of $5. That'll win it. $50. Last chance. 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Giving the general a chance here. He's playing hard to get. He didn't think. This isn't a car dealership, General. We're not negotiating. It's 50 plus 50. 50 is the best it's going to get. Miss you too, buddy. Miss you too. All right, so last chance, and we're going to move on. 50 would have won it. We're short by $5. We got to hit the reserve. I have to sell it for what I put on there, see? If I put 50, we got to sell it for 50, okay? Those are the rules. I just live by them. All right, the next one, I'm going to tell you what the buy it now price is, and then I'm going to start reading it off to you and showing you what it is. And you can buy. Okay, there you go, General. And General, because of all your generosity, that for you, and only for you, that includes shipping, okay? Don't include shipping on that, General. You're good. Your surprise, General, is you're going to find a mirror image fragrance. I mean, a Making Sense fragrance that's got about 30 to 40% full in your package too, okay? Be prepared for that. It might be a smaller bottle, but that's going to be a surprise. Some people are going to get a surprise. There you go. Mirror image. I mean, Making Sense. Damn it. Okay. The buy now price for this next item is $50. The first person wins. I'm going to start talking about what we're selling, okay? Here we go. Here we go. This is the City Rhythm Bundle, which includes 7 3 mLs and 4 2 mLs, okay? You're going to get a 3 ml of 8641. The first person to put 50 wins it. You're going to get a 3 ml of St. John's. You're going to get a 3 ml of Tropical Confessions. You're going to get a 3 ml of Martha's Vineyard. You're going to get a 3 ml of Manhattan Midnight. And then for the 4 mLs, for the 2 mLs, you're going to get Rhythm and Pulse and Nashville and Austin, and also a 3 ml of Barcelona. So that comes a total for 11 for $50 plus the shipping. $50. That is literally $150, $120 worth of stuff. Easily. And my Rhythm and Pulse is the original OG formulations. So $50 will win that for you. What's up there, Spence? Good to see Spence here. Yeah, but they smell alike to me. Don't they smell alike to you? So that is our most expensive stuff right there. We got them out of the way as far as the bundles go. $50 for 11 samples. Unbelievable deal. You know, as I'm taking down those videos because of the copyright stuff, I didn't believe how many damn videos I put out in 2022. My God, it took me forever just to go to 2022. But I'm making my way through. It'll probably take me another day to get it done. And then I'll be able to set up for my membership, and I'm gonna work on some stuff to add. You know, I don't know. I'm really new to it, so I'm gonna kind of watch some videos on it, try to learn some stuff about how to set that up right. And I expect you guys to become members. You know, I expect the people who support this channel already to become members. I'm not even worried about that. If you're not, I mean, that should be an automatic. You know, I was thinking the same damn thing, dude. Thinking the same damn thing. Good to see Azriel here. What's up, Azriel? And I know if you're just joining, go back and watch the beginning of the video. I talked about my reasoning for doing this. It's time to grow up. It's time to make the channel, take the channel seriously. It needs to make more money than what it does. It has potential to make money. My channel, with the amount of people I have on there, should pull in more than $200 a month. It should. And hell, that's thankful because the damn fucking General Giggles, half of it, and George. Good to see David here. What's up, David? David Hupper's here. So I'm going to go over this bundle one more time for everybody. City Rhythm bundle includes 11 samples for $50. Buy it now. 3 3 mls, 4 2 mls of basically everything except New Orleans and San Diego, basically. Last chance going once. Last chance going twice. I'll tell you, Matt Lusk, mine is in the gutter tonight. Gutter Musk, as we're going to call him tonight. Potty mouth Matt. All right, so let's move on. I was surprised that didn't sell. It's starting to get warm again. That's some great warmer scents there. All right, so this is a small house bundle, spring edition. And I love this little bundle. That's what she said. This is a small niche house bundle, and these are all 2 ml glass. There's 7 of them. You're going to get a sample of Karen NYC's Santal Pier or Place. Park, Santal Park. You're going to get a 2 ml of Sphinx Fragrances Oceanic Symphony. When this comes around, it sells out quick. Aaron, are you buying the 50 from before, Aaron? Aaron's late to the party. Aaron, you buying the other one, Aaron, the City Rhythm? Is that what you're buying, Aaron? Hey, and Aaron, I have 2 fragrances I have to put in there for you that were supposed to be in the toiletry bag. This one, Cherry Siren, and another one over there. I got to stick them in the bag in your order that you, whatever you buy tonight. And Aaron, everybody pays shipping once. So if you buy one item, you pay shipping. If you buy multiple, you only pay shipping still once. So everybody pays shipping regardless, unless I say differently. One time. All right, Aaron, you got it. I'll write it down for you. So the general got the first one. Aaron got the second one. And we are off to an amazing start. Selling the first 2 right off the jump. All right, so it's a small house bundle. Genre Parfums. When in Puerto Rico. Man, that one doesn't come around that often. Imaginary Authors Falling into the Sea. So I'm starting to think about spring more now. Oh, this is a great spring one. Unless you go to Taiwan, this is the only place they make this one. And it is from Prod. I'm sorry, yeah, Prod or Prod. It is called Under the Rain. This is a beautiful citrusy, kind of almost 7-Up-y fragrance, man. Really nice. A 2 ml of that one too. Starting bid is $30. So if you want to bid on it, that's how you can start. So the first, this isn't a buy it now or a blind. It's if we start the bidding at $30, and if somebody puts 30 and nobody else bids, they're going to win 7 niche fragrances for $30. Abbott, the Cape, the best mint niche fragrance I have in my collection. And just for fun, Hurricane from Hez Parfums. So 7 of those, and we've already got some action on this one. This one's gonna go quick. Good to see Smelly Man here. This is the retail value of probably about their $8. I'd say on average, they're probably about $12 to $15 a piece. There's about $90 retail value if you think about it, because these are all niche fragrances. One of those Prod, you can't buy Prod unless you buy it, from somebody over here. But this is an amazing fragrance. It's a unique bundle. I think you guys would like this one. It's definitely very springtimey. I tried to make all these bundles very springtime, because it's starting to get warm. So Smelly Man has a high bid of $30. If nobody outbids him, he'll win it at 30. If you come in and bid 32, you can take it from him. That's how an auction works. Yeah, Hurricane's a banger, man. Straight banger. A straight banger. I love Hurricane. Hurricane. They used to call it Slurricane. So I've been playing Resident Evil Requiem. Pretty damn fun. I got to the part now where it's all action. I'm fucking having an amazing time playing it. An amazing time playing it. Yeah, you know what? You can still make a AAA game and not have to put live services on it and not have to have multiplayer and all this bullshit and still make money. $30 is the high bid. So as I look at my next pages, no bundle is over. We have one left that's $40. Everything else on these bundles is basically 35 or less. So this is where you're going to come in. Oh, and the full bottles, we're going to do a couple of those next, okay? So does anybody want to challenge Smelly Man for this bundle? Smelly Man, a longtime bidder here, one of the Hall of Fame bidders, right up there with Stan and the General, and and the up and comer Aaron Brown, who's been killing it. So last chance. Yeah, it's I'll fuck with you. Yeah, dude, it's a great game. I like her parts of the game, but it kind of gets drawn out. I'm like, damn, I want to get back to the action. Last chance to beat the Smelly Man for the bundle. Why not always lose? There's my pen. Going once, going twice. All right. So remember, on the first time you buy, pay the $5 shipping regardless. So I'm going to start writing his name down. And once I come back up, if there's no other bids, it's over. All right. Now we're going to do a couple full bottles real quick, okay? All right. Here we go. Do a full bottle, okay? This one retails for about 65. Stan, will you let me know what this one retails for, Stan? Gourmand macaroons and white milk. We also have some designer fragrances too. We're going to sell. I think it's the $65 one. I'm pretty sure. All right. So either way, we are auctioning off Gourmand macaroons and white milk, which is a really nice. It is a really solid fragrance, and a mystery one that's kind of similar to it. Freaking awesome. So this one retails for about 55. This one retails for 55. Okay. 60. Okay, 60. So you can buy, you already know what this one is. This is the mystery, okay? The first person to put up, you don't get the boxes. If you want the boxes, it's an extra $10. I ain't shipping no boxes. I'm just using the boxes for effects. If you want these nice Dua boxes, I'll send them to you, $5 a piece. The first person to put up $40 can have them both. Plus the $5 shipping if it's the first time you're buying. So basically, I'm giving one away. And that's a 1 minute timer because we're gonna these Duas, there's a lot. We gotta run. Ah, damn it. Aaron beat me to it. So Aaron, you're also gonna get, besides that gourmand white macaroons and white milk, whatever it was, you're also gonna get Moon Milk Caramel Milkshake, which is actually pretty fucking solid. I think this is another $55 fragrance. So you basically can sell it and make your money back. So Aaron Brown wins those two. Aaron, you already paid for shipping once. I'll just include it all in a big box for you. Let me write this down real quick. All right. So the next Dua is the first person to put up $23 can have this one with shipping and everything. All right. This is going to be a 1 minute timer. 11 elixir. Say $25 shipping and all. Well, let's just say 20. If it's your $20, first person to put up $20, you know you're going to have to pay $5 shipping. So yeah. So David, you can have it for 23. You got it, David. It's yours. Close enough for me. I think those cost me like $22. 25 is fine, Dave. I think it's the better price. 25. I make $3 off you, David. I make $0 off you. I lose $2 on the deal. But I have like 4 of these, and nobody's buying samples of them. I don't need them anymore. So 25 will work, and that is 11. All right, so moving on. Next one is going to be the first person to put up. Let me look. I don't know how much these things are going for these days. I have no idea. Not that bad. So it looks like on Drama Shop, these can go for. I might just hold on this bad boy. Is that? No, that's a small bottle. Drama Shop. Okay, so first person to put up $105 can win this right here. Le Beau Paradise Garden. First person to put up $105 can win that. That's a 1 minute timer. We're moving on, and then we're going to step away from the full bottles and come back to them in a bit. 50 seconds left. Hey, General, you're going to have to email me to that email right there, or or message me. I think you messaged me in Instagram, don't you? Just message me there and send me your address again. $105 sounds fair. That's a 4.2 ounce. I'm pretty sure it's full. This is a 4.2. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me make sure it's a 4.2 ounce. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is not 4.2 ounce. This is a 3 point. This is a 2.7 ounce. 70, I would say $78. Okay. Sorry about that. That's what they're selling online for $75 plus shipping. So did this say 4.2 ounce? What else? Yeah, it feels like this. Yeah. I don't know. My hand. I can't tell, man. Is it? I'd have to grab my. Does it say on the bottom? Let me look at the bottom. Hold on. I can't see shit. Hold on. And you might be right, Spence. It does look a little small, but everything looks small in my hands. You know what I'm saying? Story of my life. I can't read it without my glasses on. Yeah, this is a 75 ml. Easiest way for me to know is just I'm gonna grab my 4.2 ounce and I'm gonna compare them just to make sure. Hold on, let me grab it. Hold on, because I have another bottle down here of Paradise Garden that is a 4.2 ounce. I have a I have a 75 millimeter and a bigger bottle too. Let me just grab it. Hold on. Damn it. Yeah, it's right. You're right, Spence. Yeah, Spence was definitely right. Or Spencer was like right. So this is a 4.2 ounce, okay? I mean a 75 ml. That's the bigger one. See? So let's do 70 plus the shipping. And I'll give you another full minute if you want it. Now, shipping on this, if you want the tin can, you can add another $5. It's gonna cost you $80 if you want the tin can. If you don't want the tin can, I'll ship it without it. It's up to you. 80 with the can. 75 without the can. There you go. All right. The last big item we have as far as fragrances go. Let's just knock out the rest of these full bottles and get them done. This is going to be a super fast, once in a lifetime offer here on 2 full bottles. And you're going to have 30 seconds. When I cut it off, I will not accept any bids after it. Okay. This is going to be a buy it now price for 2 fragrances. Okay. The first person to put up $130 can have both of these fragrances. All right, here we go. With my shades. The one we just talked about. And Office for Men. So the first, and I'll include shipping on that. I'll ship it for that too. So these two, 130, you got 30 seconds. I'm gonna start the timer. We got until I get the timer started. Let's get some blood pumping in here. Sealy at night. What's up, Fragrance Induced? Come on, great to see you, man. How you been? Good to have you here. All right, 18 seconds left. Not big fans of Office, I see. Nobody is anymore, are they? All right, so next one up. All right, time is up. No more bids. Done. All right, moving on. Next one is a Dua fragrance. This one is a seasonal fragrance that comes back sometime, goes away sometimes. The first person to put up $35. Well, let me see what they're going on eBay for. Hold on. Damn, they're going for a good bit of money. Shit. All right, so the lowest I'm seeing is like $60. So the first person to put up I'm gonna say $50 can have this fragrance right here. $50. It's a seasonal fragrance, hard to get. One of the top 5 best Duas ever made. So $50, you can get it plus your shipping. So this one right here is basically what you pay for when you buy it from Dua. And it's hard to get. When it comes around, get it. But I don't know much how long this one's gonna show up. You know what? I take that back. Is it available now? No, General, it's too late. It's too late, General. Damn it, General. Because you know, General, you go ahead and let me think about it. Because if I don't stick to some of my words here. How are you paying me, General? You paying me through Cash App or PayPal? I think you pay through Cash App, don't you? If you're paying me through Cash App, I'll do it. I don't get hit with the merchant's fees on Cash App, so that I'll get to keep some more of that money. The sting will be less. Sting will be less. Sting will be less. Yes, I'm gonna do it. Nindo, I can't pronounce that. Nindo Das 1248 has just blind bid for the first time ever on anything here. New person here, so let's make sure they understand the rules. So it's all right. Don't worry about it, General. You got it. You can have those 2 for $130. It's yours. If anybody deserves it, it's you. So congratulations to General. He got Office and Le Beau Paradise Garden. All right, so this fragrance right here is discontinued. Not discontinued, but hard to get. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. I want to make sure it's not available still on the Dua website right now. Let me just check and see. Okay, so it's still available. So in reality, I would do $40 instead of that. Okay. So if you want it for 40, you can have it. It's basically the same price, 35 plus the shipping. So I'm going to honor your first price if you want it. Okay. That's about $5 cheaper than Dua's sale. So you don't get, if you want the box, it's an extra $5. It's more expensive. But if you just want the fragrance, there you go. Brand new. Anis Gourmand. One of the best fragrances Dua released last year. You could pay me through Cash App or PayPal on the bottom. If you pay me through Cash App, please put your address in the notes so I know where to send it. Anis Gourmand, we're going to honor your 35 plus the $5 shipping for 40. It sells on Dua's website for 15. With if you went over and bought just that one fragrance and put that one fragrance in that cart, and you checked out, it would be $40.20, and it would take them 3 weeks to send it to you. So you can get it for 20 cents less for me. Oh, that's amazing, dude! It's the best smelling fragrance. It's hard to explain. In Anis Gourmand, go watch my review on it, dude. It was literally almost fragrance of the year, in my opinion. It was that damn good. It is their best seasonal fragrance they've ever made. And it's the only seasonal fragrance that they keep in stock, by the way, too. You know, or don't put it in a vaulted thing. That one will never be vaulted. They'll keep that one forever. Oh, but that's not including shipping though. So once you get to the end, you check out. I forgot. So you check out, right? You got to include shipping. Okay. So it would have been $49.15 to buy that bottle. So you did save $10 if you buy it from me, and you'll get it a week before they would get it to you. So if you are you, not because I don't believe you, you're new. I don't think I've seen you here before. If you do want it, I'm going to honor your $35 first put up and give you and just pay the $5 shipping. That's literally $9.15 cheaper than you can buy it from Duo. I'm going to write you down, and if you pay me through Cash App, please, 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 and you can pay me through PayPal if you feel more comfortable. That's fine too. Then I'll automatically have your address up there. But if you pay me through PayPal, please leave me your address so I know where to send it. Because if I don't have any contact information, I'm kind of stuck. What do I do with my pen? I just had it a second ago. Damn it, man. This pen keeps growing legs and walk. There it is. Oh, yes, I got it. All right. So I'm just going to put 1248 as your name. That's where I remember who you are. 1248. All right, got it. But if I don't get the money, anytime somebody bids on something and they don't end up paying me, I don't go looking for it. I just move on. I don't have a list of people who didn't pay me. It's not that big of a deal. We just move on. All right. So Easter Gourmand, we'll sit over here. All right. So the next one up is, I don't think nobody wants that one. I tried forever to get rid of it. All right. So let's do a rose fragrance, man. Rose of Kandahar, and this one bundled together. Midnight Rendezvous with a Mobster and Rose and Kandahar right there. Same deal. $40 get you both of them. Rose and Kandahar and Midnight Rendezvous with a Mobster. Fragrance. I'm not saying that 1248 is not legit. I've just never seen the name or bought from before. I'm pretty sure they're legit. But if something happens, just email me. I have another bottle of it, but that's my bottle. So $40 will win that one. We'll do about a minute on that, and then we're going to get back into the bundles. Now we're going to do my spring themed designer bundles next. Or do you guys want a mystery bag first? Want a mystery bag or you want bundles? Which one you guys want? You guys let me know in the chat. I will do the Alexandra mystery bag if you want me to do it. The clonal mystery bag, as I like to call it. All right, so I don't feel like we're gonna get a lot of bites on that one, so we're just gonna move on. Okay, bundles. Okay, do the bundles first. Bundles. Okay, bundles it is. All right, so next bundle is the spring designer bundles. Every one of these bundles are $25 plus shipping. Okay, remember you only pay shipping once. So as I'm reading it, you can go ahead and take it before I finish too. Okay, so these are all $25 bundles. Okay. Oh, I forgot one more here. I'm sorry. All right, so yeah, so these are all $25 bundles, okay? Here we go. A 3 ml of Narciso Rodriguez's Musk Santal. A 3 ml of Blue Noir, and then Blue Noir Parfum. And Blue Noir. So you get four 3 mLs of Narciso Rodriguez is $25. That's the first springtime one. So there you go. You want to buy it? Just put $25 up and you got it. Narciso Rodriguez, Rose and Tonka Tonka. What? Do you want those? Do you want it? You can have it, Spence. Is that what you want? You can have them, buddy. If I think they're both amazing. Y'all know what Midnight Rendezvous with the monster is, right? It's basically Creation E and La Nuit de l'Homme. You got it, buddy. It's yours. I'll write it down. So nobody wants 4 3 mLs for $25. Not bad. Pretty good deal. Especially at one Narciso, it's still expensive. It's like what? I think a 3 ml is like $18 on my website. And the other ones are like 12. So that's 3 times 12 is 24 plus 18. Take away 24. So that's still like $35. Way more expensive than the other one. All right. So Spence. All right, got it. All right, so plus the $5 shipping expense. If you only buy one item, everybody pays shipping once. All right, so you got it, Smelly Man. $25. That's a good deal, man. Yes. Buy it now. Every item everybody pays shipping now. For no matter what on the first item. Prices are going up, buddy. My shipping cost on my PayPal ship thing and on my store are ridiculous. They're killing me. I gotta make it up. So yeah, I only got to pay shipping once. So if you only buy one item, it's $5. I can't help that. That was I implemented that this tonight because I think it's fair because shipping this stuff cost me more than $5, guys. It cost me $5.49, $6. I don't even charge y'all what the shipping actually cost me. If I did, it would be more. So on the auctions, I don't charge enough to really for the shipping. Some of this stuff costs like $7, depending on the weight. So yes, so Smelly Man's got it, and since Smelly Man's already bought an item, he doesn't have to pay shipping again. He don't have to pay it one time. Sorry for the confusion there, Spence. Did that mess it up? Let me know. All right, so the next one up is the Hermes bundle. We do not think about spring without Hermes, right? So we're going to do 5 mLs. Remember, this is $25. A 5 ml of Ace. You can go ahead and buy it before I finish if you want to beat. I'm only doing one of these. Ace 24 EDT. Tierra de Hermes is Trey Fresh, the discontinued Trey Fresh. And one of my favorite fragrances in the world, Les Marvelous. So that's 25. You get 3 5 mLs of Hermes for 25 bucks plus the shipping if you haven't bought anything yet. That's still a steal. This one's discontinued. 1 minute on this one. But when I think about spring, I think about this. Well, Spence, I've also had to raise my free shipping. What's up, John Boy? Good to see John Boy here. Spence, I've had to change my free shipping on the store too because I'm getting just killed. Shipping was free at 25 bucks. Nobody else does that shit. So I put it at 35 bucks free shipping now, and I'm raising shipping by $1 on everything. It's just when I started the store, shipping was like $3.89 or $3.50. It was ridiculous. And now it's $6.80 with my discount. And most places they'll charge you like $8 or $9 for shipping. Do It charges $9 for regular shipping, okay? At least I'm keeping it right around what I pay for it. So yeah, so we got to start making this money up. That's why we're going to create the member channel. And I expect all you guys to give me whatever. I don't know how much we're going to charge for membership. I don't even know how that works. But I know you guys have got wasted memberships all over the damn place that y'all ain't using. And I'm going to have specific content that I'm going to have just for that membership thing. So I know I said I was never going to do it, but in reality, and I said, shoot me if I ever did. I understand that, but after speaking with Cuba for a good solid hour, man, I was like, what am I doing? I'm not taking my channel seriously. I'm not taking the responsibility of my family seriously because I could really make something out of this. I built a great customer base. I built this channel up and it can grow. Why am I not doing it? It's my fault. So $25 going once, $25 going twice. Gone. Next one up is one's going to sell before I even get done. This is another $25 one. This is Issey Miyake. Here we go. The original. The springtime go-to for me every spring. The best men fragrance Issey Miyake's ever made. The blue. I'm surprised I ain't seen 25 bucks yet. You also get Issey Miyake's the cedar fragrance. You also get solar lavender. And you also get I don't know which one this is. I can't remember if it's cedar or if it's the wood. I'm not sure. But all these are amazing. You get 5 3 mLs. Retail value about 45 bucks for 25 plus shipping. That is the Issey Miyake bundle. That's a steal. Yuzu bomb, baby. And that was the first time I ever smelled that fragrance. I love it. Okay, a 3.5 out of 5, John Boy. It's gotten better on my skin, but I called it boring in the open. These are the ones you want to try for the summer. This is a staple for me every summer. This is the best men fragrance. Top 5 best men fragrance ever made. Shout outs to Max Aroma for turning me on that one. Solar lavender can easily be somebody's signature scent. And cedar and I can't remember what the other one is, but Issey Miyake just makes great springtime fragrances, man. They're the best at it. And for 25 bucks, you get to, and remember, all these are glass decants, no plastic tonight. All glass on these. Last chance on this one. This, frankly, I am surprised that we didn't sell those 2 bundles. Those are springtime staples. All right, so the next one, God forbid, this, all I got to do is say a $25. All I got to say is a $25 Dior bundle, right? That should sell it already, right? It should be sold, right? This is not this Dior, the original Dior. All right, so we're moving on. These are all 3 mLs. Dior Home Sport, Prada Prada L'Homme Water Splash, and Dior Sauvage Forte. 3 mLs of each of those. 4 of them. 1 minute, $25. Another great deal. Yeah, I know Wano was coming out. So Wano wins that one. Wano gets that for 25 plus the $5 shipping. Good to see Wano here. All right, so now we have a niche springtime bundle. All right, so here we go. This is Aqueous Latrogue Aqua. This is going to be a 3 ml of this one. So all the niche bundles are $35, okay? You can buy it. It's all buy it now. So you can say 35 right now before I get done if you want to beat somebody to it because we're only doing one. See My Love from Stefan, blah, 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 blah. Then MFK's Gentle Fluidity Silver. So there you go. That's a $35 bundle right there. You can't beat that price. Just pull the triggers if Fragrance Induced come out. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, See My Love is nice. So to Fragrance Induced come out right there. That's a goodbye right there. Goodbye. Remember, if you buying something and you pay on Cash App, make sure you put your mailing address on the notes. Next one is the House of Sillage bundle. $35, 3 mLs. Springtime bundle. You ready? House of Sillage number 4, number 2, and number 3. There you go. A 3 ml of all these bad boys. 1 minute. And then we've got another springtime niche bundle to go. See now, Fragrance Induced come. If you buy the Issey Miyake now, I'll let you. You save the $5 in shipping because you bought 2 things. So you really get it for $25. The House of Sillage bundle is worth $35 because those are basically $18 samples on my website. That is 3 times 18. That is $54. It's worth $35 all day. All right, 30 seconds left on that, and then we're going to do the last niche one, which is a kind of a mixed mash of 4 fragrances. And then we have our new release bundles. We have 3 of those. And then we have the mystery bags. And the mystery bags are awesome. If you're just joining, make sure you leave a like. And if you're not a subscriber of the channel, make sure you join this bad boy. And come back and watch the videos of my fragrance content. If you like to hear fragrance content about fragrances and have a good time listening to it, and also get a real deal opinion about fragrances from a person who has over 10,000 fragrances and 10 years of buying, smelling, selling fragrances. All right, and Fragrance Induced. Look at me, I'm a salesman. All right. So last chance on that bundle. Moving on to the last bundle of the niche spring bundles. And it is kind of a cool one. These are 2 mLs of all these, okay? And they're $35. So we have 4 fragrances here. We've got Jo Malone's Orange Blossom, Jo Malone's Orris and Sandalwood, Mancera's French Riviera, and Gritty's Pomelo Sorrento. So a 2 ml of all these. $35. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. We're gonna do 2 2 mls of these right here, right? You know what? We're gonna make it 3 mls. 4 3 mls, $35. That's a steal. 4 3 mls. 4 3 mls. There you go. French Riviera. Orange Blossom is one of my favorite orange fragrances out there, man. I love this one. And Orison Sandalwood's actually solid. And then Gritty makes great fragrances too. All right, so there you go. Now we're down to we're going to go ahead and do one of the mystery bags before we get to the last bundles. We're going to do the clone mystery bag once we get done here. All right, so while we're waiting on the bids on that one, the mystery bags, I prepped these. Most of these were prepped today, so they're not like randomly put in there. I put thought into these, okay? The clone mystery bag has 2 Barrett fragrances, 2 Central Obsessions, 6 Mirror Images, and 6 Alexandrias. This is a blind auction, so you bid until we hit the reserve. The reserve's written on the back of this envelope. So there is 15 5 ml glass decants in here. Not 3 mls, not plastic, but 15 5 mls. Retail value of about $125. Going on to we're going to move on then. So you can start bidding now, the mystery bag. You know that there's 15 in here. You know that there's 2 Barrett fragrances, 2 Central Obsessions, 6 Mirror Images, and 6 Alexandrias. We have to hit the reserve to sell it. That's how it works. Damn, Aaron literally almost hit the reserve on the first try. Aaron, the reserve was 65. You almost hit it on the first try. Aaron smells goodness. And as once we hit the reserve, I'll start talking about the fragrances, okay? I feel like Aaron's going to get there, so I'm not going to really worry about it. So these are, let's take a look at them. So we've got Alexandria. We got Central Obsessions Coral, can't read my own handwriting there. Coral something. I know what it is. It's Coral Sunset. Central Obsessions Bleed Green, which I really, really love. That's a great fragrance. Barrett Fragrances Stacks. Alexandria's Szechuan TX. All 5 mls. So you guys can outbid Aaron right now. Habibi, I don't know what that even says. Barrett Fragrances Scarlet Gamble, their version of Baccarat 540. Alexandria Coke Zero. Alexandria Honey X. Mirror Image Coupe de Grace. Remember, there's 6 mirror images in here too now. So I'm not going to give them all away, but there you go. There's some of them. Retail value about $125, $130. Right now, we got a high bid of $65 to Aaron. Oh, we got us some more. I don't even know who this is. Damn. Hold on a second. Hold on.
I'm gonna come.
Damn. You got a bidding war going on here. Yeah. Yeah, fragrance induced, email me at that email you see right there, and send me your information, and I'll look it up. Can't nobody hold me down. Can't nobody stop me now. I mean, I tell you what, we got us a fight right here.
Guess who?
That's what Aaron said when he put the 85 up. He said,
Guess who?
where's that one? I got one for you, Aaron. Right here you go. And the new guy's coming out of nowhere.
I can smell you.
I said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights off.
Yeah.
I'm glad I called that guy.
Man, I'm glad I called that guy. So I don't know who the new guy is right here. It says, what's up with these names? I can't read, man. Is it funny? The last one who bid on it had a number on the end of it too. All right, last chance to beat Aaron on the mystery bag.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
That boy ain't right.
All right, going once, going twice. Sold to Aaron Brown for $85. Aaron, you got a great deal on that one. Great job, Aaron. All right, let's get back to the new release bundle now. For 85 to Aaron Brown. So these are all fragrances that came out in 2026. So these are done in certain ways. The new release bundles are all priced by it now, just like the spring bundles were. Here we go. If I can find it. Where did I put it at? I could swear I wrote them down. Didn't I write them down? Hold on. Here we go. New release bundles are all $35. Here we go. The first one up, these are 5 ml times 3. So 3 5 mLs of each of these. Azzaro Wanted Forever Absolute Elixir. Paco Rabanne Phantom Red, a 5 ml. And a 5 ml of Dolce & Gabbana, the one parfum. It's $35 for all of them, plus the shipping. That is a steal. It's a 5 ml. That's a steal. All these bundles are buy it now, and they are all priced to sell. Call the police because y'all are robbing me.
I can smell you.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. That one goes to David. Congratulations. All right. I'm trying to reach these other bastards. They're way over here. This damn microphone's in my way. Hold on. All right, so the next one is going to be the Freshy one. All right. So you've got, these are all, now this one's a little different because these are a little more pricey. These are 3 mLs, okay? But this one comes with a special surprise. Now they're 5 mLs. I did 5 mLs. Fuck the special surprise. This is another good deal, $35. Polo 67 Extreme. Aqua di Gio. Damn it. I gotta do that, motherfucker. Okay. Aqua di Gio. Shit, man. I shouldn't do the Aqua di Gio. I should. No, where's the Givenchy? No, we're not doing Aqua di Gio. We're putting the Givenchy Gentleman Sport in there. Givenchy Gentleman Sport. I mean, Society Sport. And YSL Y Ice. 3 5 ml, same price, $35. So to Corey. What's up, Corey? Good to see Corey here. And we got one left. This is the one you'll have to wait until the other two come in. This is the pre-order bundle where you get a 5 ml of Le Mans Blue, a 3 ml of I'm sorry, these are all 3 mLs, excuse me. A 3 ml of 1 million Elixir Night, a 3 ml of Legend No, I take that back. Back up here. You get 2 5 mLs and 1 2 ml because the 1 million is so expensive. So you get a 5 ml of this one, you get a 5 ml of Legend Elixir, and you get a 2 ml of the new 1 million Night Royal Elixir Night, something like that. That's $35. Those won't ship right away. Even if you have multiple orders, I will send everything and then send that one out when they arrive. That is the two of them. One of them's here. The other two will arrive, I think, Monday. So all new releases. So Paco Rabanne's 1 million Elixir Night. You get a 2 ml. We'll make it a 3 ml since you have to wait. 3 ml of that. A 5 ml of Mont Blanc Legends Elixir, and then a 5 ml of Lamar Blue. $35. Last chance, going once, going twice. All right, moving on. The last two items we have. The Dua mystery bag, okay? Well, there's not enough in there, buddy. I don't want to, I mean, the Aqua di Gio costs like $180. I can't, Corey, if you want a 3 ml, you can get that for that price. I got to keep it fair. That's why I pulled it out. The Society costs like $40 less than Aqua Gio cost me. Hey, Corey, if you want it, you can get a 3 ml with it, and that would be about the same cost as it cost me. So you get 2 5 mLs and 3 ml. If you don't, that's fine. We'll let it ride. And if somebody else wants the bundle, you can get it. If Corey doesn't want it, it's no big deal. We'll move on. So just let me know, Corey, if you don't want it, because not being a 5 ml, we'll just put it back up for auction at when we get done here. All right. I need to write down. All right, so we've got. Who did we sell? We didn't sell the. Did we sell the polo? We didn't sell the polo, did we? All right, Corey. So we didn't sell the polo bundle, did we? Did we sell the polo bundle? I can't remember. Did somebody buy the polo bundle? David, which one did you buy? No, Corey, you bought the polo bundle. That's right. Corey bought the polo bundle. I'm tripping. Corey took the polo bundle. That's right. That's right. Corey got the polo. Okay. The next box bag. Now we're going to do the last two things. Get your wallets out now, guys. And Corey, I'll probably forget and end up giving a 5 ml anyways. Who knows? Don't forget the shipping, Corey. Everybody pays shipping on the first item they buy. All right. So here we go. The Duas, okay? These are 15 Duas randomly that I were just extras I had to throw in here. Then I threw in 2 really good Duas that are originals. And then I pulled down 8 gold cap Duas and put them in glass decants and put them in here. So this is blind reserve again. So I got my amount written here. The first one, the highest one, the highest bid after we hit the reserve wins it. Go ahead and bid. I'm not going to go over what's in here as far as each of them until we start hitting the reserve. I'll go over a couple. But if you know anything about the gold cap Duas, some of those are discontinued. Some of them are OG formulations that they're just you can't try or buy. I'll give you an example. This one right here is called well, that's not one of them. But anyway, so you got, and they're all 3 mLs. 15 of them are plastic, and 12 of them are glass. So I think there's like 27 fragrances in here. And they're all Duas. You guys asked for Duas. Here you go. So all you have to do is put a bid down. And if we hit the reserve, we sell it. You know what? In the spirit of being generous. Oh yeah, and I am being generous. I don't need to be generous anymore. I'm gonna be quiet. If we sell it, we don't sell it, we don't. We can save that one for next time. We have one item left. It's in this big ass box down here. Mystery bag number 3, the ultimate mystery bag. So last chance. I can't believe you guys don't want to try that. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to make it even easier for you guys, okay? I'm going to make it a, hold on. I'm going to make it a buy it now price, okay? I'm going to start reading them off to you, okay? And the first person to put $55 in there can have it, okay? For this $100, this is priceless, really. All right, here we go. A glass 3 ml of the original formulation of Flagship. Original, the first flight one they made. This is before they had to start following all them damn rules. Cupid's Lust. Man, I can smell it in the bag. It is so damn strong. $55, guys. 3 ml of that in glass. Baharam's Elixir, that's a newer one, but I really love this fragrance. I made a 3 ml of that one. Gold cap of the clone of 1 million. Gold caps were Dua's original fragrances. Gold cap of a fragrance called Hustle, which I love. Hustle. I've worn that like 2 or 3 times already. Hustle. A gold cap of a fragrance from the called Liquid Mind Control. Oh my God, this smells better than the original. All right, a discontinued gold cap called Fade O'Clock. Fade O'Clock. 3 ml glass. Discontinued Garden of Eden. Duas. They don't make that one anymore either. This one is called a different name, but this thing is probably their original gourmand they ever made. This was the original gourmand. Blueberry pancakes. Damn, that's some good shit. And La Cosa Nostra. I threw that one in too. That's one of my favorite fragrances. So right there, just those 8 or 9 are worth more than $55. So you have 30 seconds, and then you still get all these other duas in there too. So there's like 15 duas in here. On a special night, that would be $55 worth of duas. That alone is what you're paying if you were buying them on a BOGO. And you can get all this for $55 and Bliss for sugar. So last chance going once, last chance going twice. All right. Moving on to the last item of the night. This has a reserve pretty high, okay? This comes with a lot of surprises in there, okay? This comes with a lot of surprises, all right? This is a mystery bag that includes several fragrances, several neat little gifts, and all the fragrances I took with me on my trip last week. It's an open bid. Bid what you want to bid. This has a retail value of probably about $350 to $400, really, depending on how you price it. All right, so what you're going to get, I'll give you some examples. There's Kajal Shadow Snow. You can get a 10 ml of Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal Elixir in this beautiful bottle. It's a personal decant of mine. So there's probably about 10 decants in here, 15 decants in here, all shapes and sizes. Then I will go over the ones I took on my trip with me. You get these. You get Ralph Lauren's Polo 67 Extreme. Now, I am not filling them up. Whatever's in them is in them. I'm not filling them up. Because I think that's part of the whole that one's empty. Part of the whole ambiance, right? These are my personal ones. All right, that one's empty too. That was no good. I think this was a box of Let's at Home. Hold on. I think this is the here we go. Here we go. Azaro Wanted Forever Absolute. Damn it, I did it again. A 5 ml of that, and Elixir of Poseidon's Classic Pineapple, a 3 ml of that. So we have 0 bids. Seriously, guys? Seriously? I can't believe you guys are scared of a big auction now. Come on, where are my heavy hitters at? Where are my big spenders at? Come on. I mean, I'm not going to tell you everything that's in this mystery bag. You know that, right? You're going to have to take a leap of faith. Believe in me. All right. You're also going to get well, Stan, I think some of these, when I was grabbing them, they were in the bathroom in my medicine cabinet. I just grabbed the bag and they were already in there. They weren't in my carrying bag. Bajarmi's version of Tiger called Warrior. You're also going to get some kind of sample. Afnan 9 p.m. Night Out. Dolce & Gabbana, the One Parfum, and a premium 3 ml decant. Plus all the other decants that are still in that bag that I didn't show you yet. A premium 3 ml of Roja Parfums Manhattan. And Aussie Glow from Bajarmi, a 3 ml premium. So right there, the ones I took with me on my trip are alone worth $75. Okay. What's in that bag is probably worth, and this bag right here is probably worth about $150, $200. The surprise stuff, you just have to take my word for it. So if we don't get no bids, I'm not going to tell what the surprises are. We're going to move on and I'll wrap it up. Because I'm not going to tell you what they are unless you buy them. So we have 0 bids. What were you asking, Wano? I think we sold the Durabond, didn't we? I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So you want me to include... I think we sold the Da Vinci Sport one. We sold that one to Wano. What happened with that was he wanted Aqua di Gio and I put it back in there. But why don't we just do this? Why don't I just do Da Vinci Sport, Lamar Blue, and YSL White Iced for you? But I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it's 25 plus 35. I will do. I'll do 50. I'll do 55 for you, buddy. But yeah, I'll do 50. I'm trying to think, make sure I'm not screwing myself. 55 will be fine. I can't remember what size those were. Those were 5 mLs, right? So let me make sure I'm doing this right. That was that bundle. But see, I think that bundle was a little bit more. That was a $35 bundle. So that would have been 35 plus 25. That would have been 60, right? So yeah, that's not that bad. Yeah, for 55 plus your shipping, $60. I'm good with that. Go right ahead, Wano. I'll add it to it. Trying to find your Dior bundle here. Oh, there it is. I got it. Man, there's too much shit on here. All right, so no, I don't have any luminous night. If I do, I got a little bit left for myself. That's it. Just a little bit in my bottle for me. There it is. I got your bundle. Here we go. So YSLY Ice Society Sport. And what was the other one I chose? And Lamar Blue. That work for you, Wano? What now? Why was the other one instead of the Geo? Yeah, he bought that one. That one sold. So I can't do another Polo 67. So I only could do one of those. So I couldn't do the Polo. So I'm trying. That's what I try to do. I try to substitute the Polo with something else. So you are still getting the same bundle, except that you're not getting the Polo 67 because there's not enough left in there. So, but if that doesn't work, that's fine. We'll just leave it right where it's at. I'm good with that too. That was a new release bundle, and it was Polo 67, Aqua de Gio, and YSLY Ice. No, ain't no hard feelings. It's like I don't have enough 67. I don't want to empty it out when it's still order. I might have an order to fill with it, and I don't know. That's the only reason I said that. No big deal at all, man. All right, so 25. Back to 25 for you. 25. Let me erase all that. 25. All right, so no bidding on the big spenders there. So the reserve was let me at least share with you what the reserve was, so you'll know. The reserve was 150. All right, so that's what the reserve was. That's what it would have took to buy it, and now I wouldn't sell it for that now. I was expecting this to sell for a lot more money. But it seems like I know how to find the sweet spot some nights. Some nights you got to find that sweet spot. It's at 35 to 45 range. So, and somebody was going to win like 7 bottles of fragrances too to go with it. But that is over now. So we're going to move on. One person got a mystery gift, and I can't remember who it was. Who was it? It was early on. Who was that? I think it was Aaron with the CD Rhythm bundle. Aaron, you're also going to get this little thing that's left of Short Circuit. It's not a lot, but I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of these Making Sense fragrances. I took the website. Damn it, this thing's fucking up. I took the website the thing down, so I'm not selling them anymore. I don't really make any content with them, so I start giving them away as free gifts or include them in the auction. Damn it! Thank you, buddy. Thank you. We're all good, Wano. So yes, so this alone was more than $150. By the way, there's 3 or 4 niche fragrances I didn't even get into in the bottom of the bag, and then somebody was going to win. Also, 2 full bottles of Making Sense that you can't get anymore. Another full bottle of Making Sense. And a partial of another Making Sense. Another partial and another partial. So it was literally 8 Making Sense bottles with this bundle. And all I wanted was to reach 150. The Making Sense alone are probably worth that. Easy, in my opinion. But if somebody wants to buy it now, they can pay me $250. How's that sound? All right, so I'll try to add those little making sense in as free gifts sometimes to people, you know. So Short Circuit goes to you, Aaron. It's a great little fragrance. I got a review on it, but if I wasn't forced to take it down yet. There you go. So I think that is it, except for the overtime bonus round, as I like to call the Dollar General round. I call this the dollar store round, okay? Everything here is not $1, but every one of these are $10, okay? All right, plus shipping, okay? So here we go. How this is going to work is, I just came up with this out there. I'm going to go into the mystery bag and pull out 3 fragrances, okay? And each of them is going to cost. This thing is fucking up big time. Stay on there. Shit. I'm going to stop moving around. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to call this, I'm going to grab 2 fragrances out of this bag right here. And we're going to sell it for $15. That's plus shipping. That's $10 plus $5 shipping. And here we go. First person to put up $10 gets these 2 right here. That's all I can say. $10. $10. First person to put up $10 gets this mystery 2 right here. We're only going to do like 5 of these. I'm just curious to see how many of these I can sell. $10 for 2 fragrances. Not going to tell you what they are. Okay, Wano. There you go, Wano. So, Wano, you win a 5 ml of Warrior from Bajarmi and a 5 ml of 3 ml of Aussie Glow in a beautiful decant. All right, so Wano won that one. Let me write this down so I don't get confused. This is the overtime or extra innings or whatever the fuck you want to. I'm about to break this motherfucker in half, man. All right, so I'm gonna have to come out of this. I can't hear. I'm gonna have to put this on the main thing because I can't hear shit anymore. This cable has given out on me. All right, there we go. Let me see if I can hear it. There we go. All right, can you guys hear me? All right, can you guys hear me? I'm trying to see if I hear myself. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, because I'm taking these damn headsets off. All right. Next one. The next one up is, I'm going to pick out 2 more fragrances, okay? And they're $10. And if it's your first time buying it, you got to pay me $5 shipping. If you're just adding to your, basically it's a good chance for you guys to add to your orders or pick up a cheap couple fragrances, okay? This is the Dollar General overtime auction. Only 2 samples. The price is always $10. I don't tell you what they are. Sometimes you're going to get good. Sometimes you're going to get bad. Wano got Aussie Glow and Warrior. All right, so the next one up. Let's grab some out. Let's see. I feel like Monty Hall over here. All right, I just grabbed 2 in my hand. All right, here we go. All right. $10. 30 seconds. I'll get another one ready. $10, 30 seconds. I'm not going to tell you what they are. $10. $10 make you holla. Make you holla really loud. Me so horny, love you long time. Me no buku con soul brother, he too big. Yet. Aaron Brown. He bukus with, I don't know what sober I mean, but you know what I mean. Grandeur Material, a great and I mean amazing clone of Ortiz Parisi's Mega Mare and lasts forever. And a 5 ml of Azaro Wanted Absolute. Bam. That was worth $10, right? I'll buy that for $10. All right. All right. We'll do 3 more of these, right? Next one, $10. Who's up? Who's up? $10. $10. $10. All I need is $10. $10 for 2 fragrances. Do I hear 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, sold, $10. Dolce & Gabbana Parfum. And Kajal Snow. I love this fragrance. Snow. Still for $10. I think you might have this one, Spence. But hell, you need a good travel decant. That's a premium one, baby. Premium. So Spence wins that for $10. We got 2 left. All right, here we go. Digging some more. Digging into the bag of gold here. Bag of gold. Do you guys want me to do the Duas? Dig into the Dua bag, or you want me to keep digging in here? Which one you want? $10. Ooh, this one's worth $10. Easy. It's a pretty good one right here. $10. Feels really weird not being able to hear anything. I'm wondering why I can't hear myself through here. I can't hear myself through here. It's driving me crazy. Oh, I know why. Hold on. All right, so who got that last one? It was Corey's got it first. $10. Corey. Now the $10 are flying everywhere. We got $10 coming out my ass. I got more $10 than a damn hooker on Saturday night in LA. Is that how much they call Spence? Roja Parfums. Manhattan. And where'd it go? I just had it in my hand. Here it is. Roja Parfums, Manhattan, and Alexandria's Blue Oceanic are a mirror image. So, yes, that's worth $10. $10, make me holla. We got one left. $10. $10. I can't see what that says. Yeah, $10. $10. Now you have to bid again from where Spence says LOL. After that is where I'm looking for bids at $10. So anything after Spence's last comment. $10. $10 sold to Fragrance Induced Coma. Spence, I can do this shit all night and make the same money. I can sell this whole damn bundle, Spence, right now. Do this the whole damn way and make $400 off this damn bundle. Now, 10 is for the last one, but the last one you didn't win. The last one, I think the first one that put it up was Corey, because Spence won and then Corey put his up. And then we had a bunch of bids all in a row. Then I stopped right here. Then Fragrance Induced Coma beat into that one. So everybody stop putting in $10. Stop. We're going $10 crazy here. Hold on. Let's change it to $15, okay? $15. $15 for 5 samples. $15 for 5 samples. I'm crazy. Who got that last one? Coma. So I just put Frag Coma. Frag Coma. That was what did you win, Frag Coma? Hold on, I ain't even done anything yet. You gotta wait. No bids yet. I'll tell you when to bid. Stop bidding. Frag Coma, you won Narciso Rodriguez's Musk, Santal, and Zagat, You Light My Fire. A good God of Fire clone. Definitely worth $10. All right. $15. Don't put it up yet. Wait until I pull them out, okay? We're going to mix it up. We're going to take 2 from this bag and 3 from the Dua bag. Come on. Shit, my hand's too big. I tell you what, these lids don't stay on worth a shit. So this is the last one, okay? All right, now, anything after David Hufford, you can put $15 up right now. Go. If it's your first time winning, make sure you give me the $5 shipping. So Spence is the first one to show up after I said that. Spence, you get Dark Casino Elixir 2.0, Poseidon's Elixir Pineapple, Garden of Eden Discontinued Dua Gold Cap, Liquid Mind Control Original Formulation, Gold Cap Clone of 1 million, worth $15 easy. You ain't got to pay shipping. These are all classics right here. So that goes to Spence. All right. The first person to put up $100 can have the rest of these. $100 plus shipping, of course. If you haven't bought anything, there you go. 1 minute. Where's the big spender? There's still somebody out there who wants to spend some money. $100 for both mystery bags. I wanted $150 for the mystery bag, and I wanted that's $200 worth of shit. None of the surprise shit. That's out the damn window. So don't worry about that. Just the fragrances, just the samples. That's it. Last chance, $100 for a bunch of damn fragrances. Where the fuck is my pen? There it is. $100 I know it's not $15. I just made $100 almost. So how much did I make off you guys? I mean, I can literally keep doing this, but it's tiring. It's tiring. I know you guys like this little $10 one, but I am wore out, guys. Overtime, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So $65 just like that on nothing. Do you guys want some more $15 overtimes? Or do you want me to do? I'll do 5 more for you guys if you want it. Yeah, same for next time. Or do you want 5 more 15 ones? I need to know now. I'll do 3 more. 3 more and that's it. I think if we did 3, that would put me right at $100 for this whole thing. I can live with that. If not, we'll wrap it up and we'll pick it up again another day. Woo, I'm about to start breaking out the air conditioner. It's getting hot back here. All right, so we have sold a bunch of stuff tonight. Thank you guys for your support of the channel and of me. It's been a rough month, man. But Marches are always like this. The month of March always makes me question why the fuck am I doing this? Every time, every year, it's the same thing. Why the fuck am I doing this for? But it always works itself out. I just gotta keep working at it. And I don't have to be back at work until Sunday, so I'm gonna work on content when I get off here. And you guys don't even see the sea of bottles that are on this table right now from orders that I just got through doing and all this shit. I'm going to go ahead and start working on your orders right now. I want to ship them out in the morning. So all this stuff will go out tomorrow as soon as you pay me. If you have any questions, email me at fatboyfragrance@gmail.com or the one you see scrolling on the bottom right there. Either one is fine. Like I said, it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to make his money for the rent. But I appreciate you guys' support. If you pay me tonight, it's going out tomorrow. That's how it's going to work. So I think we've gotten in about $300. I think about almost $400. My goal was $300, so we sold $400 worth of stuff. I think we've done that much. I feel like I'm still missing some money. Maybe that's right. Yeah, we're missing some people's money, but it'll start coming in. Yeah, so we're probably clearing about $450, almost close to $500. Not bad for a good auction. That was a very energetic auction. Great job. You guys bringing the energy, keeping it positive. And I appreciate your support. And I appreciate the lack of the negativity I did not see in the chat about the whole membership thing. Now, if you don't become a member, totally cool. But I feel pretty strong that once I create the membership, I think most of the folks that are here now that hang out with us, that are real friends, that are real followers, they're going to sign up either way. That means I got to step my game up. You know, all you can do really is provide the platform, and then you got to make sure that you give the entertainment too. So that's what I plan to do. Dude, I'm good at it, shit. I've been doing this shit a long time. If there's one thing I know is how to read a room. I know when a room's spent. I guarantee you there was somebody who's about to type in $100. I know somebody was really close to about to give me 100 for this shit. Like if I said $100 right now and you get 3 surprises with it, Wano, I guarantee you I could sell it. But yeah, I try to read the room and play off the energy. The energy was really good tonight. It was really good. What sucks is when we have an auction and I go through like the first 5 items and nobody buys anything. So what I did tonight is I sculpted the auction out with some high stuff in the beginning. Let's get out birthday one. Hell no. I mean, I guess I could, right? There's liquor here. No, I better be careful. The first 2 were the high ones. I wanted to kind of test the waters and see where, and they both sold. Then everything else was 35 or 25. Bam, 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 bam. The mystery bags are like, you know, sometimes the mystery bags work when you're not having a sale. Like nobody's buying shit. That's when you go to the mystery bags. And then that whole overtime thing I just came up with, I was like, you know what? I bet I can make $65 by just doing 2 fragrances. And I guarantee you, I could have kept that shit going all night, probably made another 200. It's best to save it for later. And that might be the new model, to tell you the truth. Put a bunch of fragrances into a big bowl, samples, and like have a big display of it right here. Pull 2 of them out and say $10. Show them to you and you win them. Bam. That sounds like something you could do like in a vertical stream too. Kind of fun. But I got an email yesterday from a fragrance house. I don't remember who it was. And I emailed them back. It was the first time I did not give my normal reply. My reply was, I would be glad to try your fragrance out. But first, I need to lay some ground rules down. And here's what I told them. I am not going to just give you a positive review. I will only review this fragrance as long as I get to give my opinion. I said, you don't need me to sell the fragrance. You just need to get the people that I have who watch my channel to see your fragrance. That's it. And if you want to provide me with an affiliate code, you can. No problem. But as far as me, and if they cannot agree to that, I won't do business with them. So anybody I do business with going forward has to agree to my terms. Some won't, some will. That I'm not guaranteeing you nothing. All I'm guaranteeing you is a positive, energetic, entertaining review that the people that watch it will not be disappointed, regardless of what the fragrance is. That's what I can guarantee. And another thing that I have to keep separate is if it is something that I like and I have to buy a bottle of it to sample it, I will not. There's one thing you should not do is take your free bottle and sell samples of it. That's some douchebag shit. But if somebody wants to send me some stuff and give me an affiliate code, I need to be taking advantage of that stuff. I'm throwing away money. I'm throwing away money, dude. Throwing away money. All for what? You guys watch my channel, then you go watch the guys who have affiliate codes and use them. I'm not saying that makes y'all bad or whatever. I see who you guys watch. I know who you watch. YouTube tells me they all got affiliate codes. I don't know why I keep fighting it. Because of a code that I came up with. In reality, I am a person who can be honest. I'm not worried about that. I can convey that in my message. Totally easy. And my name's Fat Boy. I'm already self-deprecated myself down to the lowest level. Who can say shit about me? It's really gonna affect me. So yeah, definitely things are gonna change. But I told you guys, in order to make this thing, I tried, believe me. But after speaking with Cuba for an hour straight, he sat there and just talked to me, which is really cool. It made sense. It was like, what the fuck am I doing? And frankly, to be honest, I have never looked at Cuba, not in any of his videos, which I don't watch much anymore, and said, oh, he's a shill. I have never said that. Do I feel like he's like, selling too much shit? Yes, but that doesn't make him a shill. I feel like he still holds on to his integrity regardless. So I'm going to do it, and we're going to make something in this channel. I built this up, man. I'm going to keep building it, and I expect you guys to support the channel. And things are going to change, and who knows? We'll get big enough to where I have to bring people on to help me. And I'd rather bring on people that have been with me since the beginning because I trust them. I'm sure it's got to be some kind of computer tech guy, Wiz, in this chat somewhere because it ain't me. That's right, Christopher. Since the jump, baby. You know what this reminds me of is, remember when eBay kicked me out of eBay, and I had put on my, I busted my butt and got everything moved over to the store, and I did the grand opening, and you guys came out and supported that grand opening. A lot of it was, hey, I want to buy fragrances, but a lot of it was, hey, I want to support Juan. And I went back and looked at those numbers for those first two days. It was $750 and $680. It was $1,300 some dollars on our first 2 days we ever opened up the fragrance store. So, and Christopher's name was there. A lot of your names were there, original names. So I'm not asking for $680. All I'm asking for is a $3, whatever it is, the membership. And I think y'all can do that. And I think y'all can help me get there. So, if I can get half of my subscribers to get memberships, I'm halfway there. Good to see Lewis. Good to see Lewis. I mean, yeah, and I appreciate the support, guys. And thank you. I think what people fuck up here is a lot of reviewers fuck up. They try to keep their private life so separate. And then when you're a douchebag to all the trolls and everybody, you have no fallback. So people are never going to believe what you say. They're never going to believe anything. But if you're up front from the jump and you say, hey, I got kids, I'm very open about who I am. It makes it so much easier to gain people's trust. Reviewing fragrances is a lot like fishing. You gotta throw the bait out. You gotta, tell them about your life. Act like you care. And just when you got their trust, kapowie, you made a sale. But so I built up all this goodwill and trust because I was fully open about who I am as a person. I share my life with you guys, and some people don't. So maybe that's the difference. I'm not some hot chick who's gonna come on here and have to show you tits and move you that way. It just ain't gonna be that. I want to be the guy who guys want to be like, but not to be some, Rico Suave guy, but guys want to be like is, because they want to have a family. They want to be, they want to have kids. They want to be successful. That's who I want to people to kind of emulate if they're going to emulate me. That's what I want. So you guys have been there with me since jump. You guys have seen it all, and it's you can still see that it weighs on me that I am doing this because I have done. It was tough to make this call, but it needed to be done. I'm not. You guys are gonna be just fine. If I never made another video, you guys would be fine. Maybe not as good, but fine. Our life would move on. People forget about YouTube channels all the time. But if I start making some more money off my channel, it gives me more purpose, man. It helps me out. And that's a lot of people quit doing this shit because they hit a wall and they're like, fuck, why am I doing this? And every March I feel this way. I'm like, fuck, why am I doing this shit, man? And I almost just quit. It's like March. I don't know what the deal with March is. I think it's after all the holidays and all this shit. But, I think this is the first time I've come out of March saying to myself, okay, you're committing to creating a fragrance membership, a membership group on YouTube. Once you get your copyright shit out of there, you're committed to, doing more affiliate codes and working with other fragrance brands and hat brands. Mind you, that I want to work with some hat brands too. I think your boy's hat game is pretty fucking good. So I definitely will be reaching out to different, try to give me some hat shit too somewhere. Maybe in some Pit Viper. Who knows? I never felt that JenSense was a shill. He's just an asshole. I've never said that JenSense was a huge shill. He is an asshole. And not a people person. He's fake. That's the problem with JenSense. It has nothing to do with him shilling or whatever. He's just an asshole. A straight up asshole. He's every encounter I've had with him, and I wasn't trolling him. I was being totally as someone would be. Has been asshole-like. You know who's not an asshole? Cuba, no. 100. And, he don't do a lot of collabs, but maybe, surprise, surprise. Who knows? This weekend you might, get a little guest spot. You never know. So, Cuba was not an asshole, but I never felt that way about Cuba on any of his videos. He just came across as a guy who was super funny, and I modeled my shit after him big time. I pretty much call myself the Southern Cuba. But JenSense is just an asshole. Now, a shill is somebody like, say, what's his name? The Shermanator. That's a shill. That's a fucking straight up shill. Now, you can have a nice guy shill like, Aromatics. He's a shill. But that's it. But he's still a nice guy. Good to see Jahoni here. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. So I'll work out some kinks on it. I don't know. I'm definitely going to move a lot of my older content to there, but I'm also going to move. The lives will only be up for like 3 days. I mean, basically after 2 days, the lives are going to go to, 3 days, maybe about a 3 or 4 days period. I'm going to move the lives there over to there. I'm going to be doing special content that's only available there. So I'm working out some kinks on that, trying to find something that's unique and different that I haven't done that I'm going to put there that's valuable to you. And of course, other things. And if I'm able to incorporate the store into it somehow where I can do coupons and gift vouchers somehow like that, I can work it out, I might do that too. Like say if you're a member, right? You get a membership, right? And every 6 months you get a $10 gift card, something to the fatboyfragrance.com, something like that. I can't give you a $5 gift card to the store if the membership costs $3. Don't make no sense. So basically, I have to work out the kinks, something like that. But it's going to be a good thing, guys. If I can get this YouTube thing, up into the, at least 4 times what I make now, shit, at least make close to $1,000 a month, can make some really big headway, big time, huge headway. And believe me, guys, my other job, my full-time job in the morning, I love the people. I love the job. 13 years of working there. I would never leave, but damn. It's like I can see the writing on the wall. I'm the old guy who can't hit the fastball anymore. I know that already. I just don't have the killer instinct like I used to. I just don't have the drive to fucking fuck people over. I just don't have it in me. Not fuck them over, but sales today, sales like that is way different. And younger people don't have a soul. I'm figuring out, like, people in their 20s, they don't have a soul at all. They'll fucking sell everything to their grandmother. It's like, no doubt. No soul in these kids' hearts. I promise you. All they see is dollar signs. And they love to be recognized for it. By God. When I was the top rep in the whole fucking district, I didn't even know it. I was like, who gives a shit? But I can see the writing on the wall. I was like, man, it's time to damn hang in there, Juan. Hang in there. One day they'll be like, hey, you want to stay or do you want to go? I'm like, well, how much you going to pay me to go? Then I'll go. But you could pay me to leave and then I'll go. But other than that, I'm here until you fucking pay me to leave. But I want to make the fragrance. If we got a huge membership group, that makes it so much easier to let you guys know specific things about the fragrance, the stuff, videos about the making of the process. That's where I'm going to share all this shit. I'm not going to put it out in the beginning, and there's shit in the works now. So behind the scenes stuff, you'll get kind of a journey with me as I create my own fragrance. Well, from me making phone calls to fucking people, emails, trying to get shit worked out. We're gonna document it all. It's gonna be pretty cool. So there's things coming down the pike, and I think a membership is gonna be great for it because you guys will have access to something that not everybody can see. All right, guys, I think that's it. The money's rolling in. It's not that late. I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm gonna pull all nighter tonight. It looks like tonight I'll probably work through the night. Yeah, dude. There's a lot of money. I think I did more money than I thought I was gonna make. Well, damn, I did that much money tonight. Shit. How much damn money did I make tonight? Son of a bitch. I didn't know we made this much money. Yeah. So according to this, besides the one that Spencer did on PayPal, it looks like everybody else paid on so everybody else paid on Cash App and Spence. So we did $570 worth of sales tonight, man. Give it up for y'all. You guys are amazing. Where's it at? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I will work on these orders tonight, get them out. Yeah, I know, right? That's a hell of a night. Hell of a night. Hell of a night. Yeah, and I felt like keeping things small, Spence, was the way to go. Nothing was really too expensive. I think the next auction I'm going to do is just do pick 2, pick 3. See how that goes. See how much we can make off that. All right, guys. I'll have another live stream with the Duas. Maybe a surprise stream coming Saturday or maybe Friday. I've got content dropping tomorrow, a double dip Dua review. And I'm going to record my videos on the Zaharoff and on the new DaVinci Sport and put those up. And as soon as I get those other two in, Legends, Elixir and Mont Blanc, 1 million Elixir Night, whatever it's called, I'll definitely do the review on those two or do a live stream on those. Thank you. I got you, General. I saw it. Appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Y'all stay well and stay safe. If you smell good, baby, you feel good, it's going to be all good. I'm going to try to go back to my headset now and see if it'll work for like 2 minutes. What the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it, but it's giving me shits today, man. Not fucking working. Let's try it again. All right, let's take us out. Intro, outro music. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
I think this is it.
Lone Wolf talking. Fat. Yeah.
They be spraying out scripts, I just spray what I live. They be chasing them chips, I just thank God and give. Front porch, red clay, kids laughing in the yard. Open up a new box, say a prayer, record. Ain't a check in my tag, ain't a script in my sin. I'm the one that won't bend, I'm the one that got sin. Lone Wolf on this road, roll tight on my cap. Every bottle I hold, got the truth on the cap. Bad boy fragrance, Lone Wolf in the pines. Family got country, all up in my lines. Regulators on the call, chill free spray, we don't compromise at all. I'm fat boy fragrance, standing on my own, but I ain't alone when they ring my phone. Fat mob, riding regulators never fold. Heart full of faith and my word worth gold. Yeah, see the pay ones talk sweet, same script, same speech. Every launch, same reach, every post, same leech. I just sit in my truck, dash lit, Bible on deck. Thank the Lord for the air, then I spray what's next. I don't chase no click, I don't beg no brand. Got my wife on my arm, got my kids in the stand. They can keep that fake hype, I keep speaking my mind. Every set that I like, gotta earn that shine. I'm fat boy fragrance, no one in the pines. Family got country, all up in my lines. Fat mob, riding regulators on the call. Chill free spray, we don't compromise at all. I'm fat boy fragrance, standing on my own, but I ain't alone when they ring my phone. Fat mob, riding regulators never fold. Heart full of faith and my word worth gold. Fat mob holler when you ride. Regulators posted by my side. They can sell their soul for a view, but my soul ain't something they can buy. I'm fat boy fragrance, no one in the pine. Family got country.